Hello everyone and welcome to another video tutorial by Kevin. So today I wanted to do some freestyle figure drawing, and we're going to do this from imagination because honestly I would have to set up so much to do a one from a guided thing, and I think it's good to work from imagination. What I mean by freestyle is I've been going on about like proportions and matching and everything in between, like techniques, but I also want to bring other ways, other perspectives, and everything else in between. So instead of drawing figures with any kind of plan, we're just going to draw figures with no plan. All it has to contain is a head, a form, and maybe some kind of pose. But we're not going to worry about proportions, we're not going to worry about distancing, we're going to let our subconscious do all the worrying for us. We're going to instead focus on just drawing, because sometimes it's very intimidating to always be thinking about what you need to do, how to do it, and how to make it perfect. Sometimes just drawing for the sake of drawing, because that's why we draw, is the reason to do it. So I'm gonna start with maybe a head over here, and I want to bring something really close. So this will probably be a fist. And how are the legs gonna look? We gotta always have balance. There's a rule in my head. So even though we freestyle, there are some rules, but you don't have to obey them. You can try and see what they look like. I always like a bit of balance because it seems a bit more realistic. So maybe the other hand is over here. Maybe the leg is over here, and the other leg is somewhere in the back. And now we're just gonna draw it. So from here, we're gonna draw the neck. Shoulders, excuse me. So fist, and people always have trouble with hands, and that's a tutorial I might do sometime in the future. But hands are always a tricky subject. Actually, that might be the topic of the next video. I've just been having trouble right now thinking about what I need to be doing. So you get some of these random ones. So we make a fist. And maybe the hands on the hip here. I'm just thinking to my Taekwondo knowledge. And then from here, actually this is just a stance in Taekwondo anyway. So leg here, and then leg back here. And we have, well, for what most people would consider a karate punch. And then we can add some styling to the head here. If you want to make it simple, we're going to make it real simple. So from here, we're just going to draw eyebrows, and then eyes, then a nose. You don't even have to, you can just draw nostrils, and that's it. And then a mouth. And we're going to give them a roar. And then from here, ears. And then we're going to give him a really cool wave haircut thingy. And there we have it. That's like a random figure from imagination. And it's relatively easy to do. We didn't even have to draw a torso because the fist is covering the whole thing. Let's do another one. Why not? I think the basic principle of this, in a sense, is that you just kind of figure out where all the limbs are, and then you attach them and you see how you can make them work. So let's try it a little bit differently. Let's just put the head here. Let's put the left hand over there, the right hand over here, the left foot over here, and the right foot over here. Wait. Yes. Wait, so that will be the right foot, that will be the left foot, that would be the left hand, that would be the right hand. And then we're going to somehow make this work. Are you ready? They're so far apart, though. Ooh. So, from here, just going to draw a neck. And let's say the elbow's about here. Ooh, it's coming together. Elbow, maybe we'll have him pointing. Like this. And we're just having fun playing around with what we can kind of know already in our subconscious. or whatever you decide to call it, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe he's waving with this hand. Just letting our imagination take hold. Let's have the elbow drop here. Like this. And then hips. So we want to have... Yeah, we want to have this leg doing this and this leg doing this. So we're going to drop the knee here. Butt comes down here. Foot. Leg. Foot. And he's doing some kind of dance move. I don't know. And then from here, where is he looking? He's looking that way. So we're gonna put his nose here, cheekbone here, mouth indication here. We're not really gonna see his eyes, maybe a little. And let's give him a mohawk. Why not? Cool. And then maybe we'll give him a shirt and like that, and add accessories as you go. Draw some pants. Maybe he's wearing shorts. And maybe he's just like on a weird skateboard. I don't know. Have fun with it. Use your imagination. This is what it's all about. This is how we spark our creativity. Alright. We'll do one more. Because why not? Let's see. What are we going to do this time? Let's start with the heads over here. The hands down here. This hand's over here. We'll make that one bigger. And let's see. That would mean the feet would have to be over here. Or one foot would have to be over here. And one foot would have to be right next to the hand. Okay. And then from here, we can work our way backwards. So let's figure out what the hand's doing. Let's see. I'm going to imagine it's holding something. I kind of already came up with this as I was going. Arm comes here, shoulder. And you see, I'm not really worried about proportions or it looking perfect. I'm just kind of imagining what a form would be doing here. And then from here... Yes. Hand is here. And then, yeah, that'll look cool. The knee comes up like this. And I kind of have like a visual library in my head a little bit, so this kind of helps with that. But you don't be intimidated by a lack of visual library in your head. You actually remember or will recall more. It's like clouds. You know how you look at clouds and they start to form things that your imagination puts there? That's what we're kind of trying to do here, because your brain actually remembers a lot more than you think it does. Our ability to recall is a bit different. And if you can practice just pulling things out of nowhere, your brain's going to get better at recalling random things that you can string together to be very creative. So he's going to have his foot down here. This foot's going to be like bent like this. And the knee, I already imagine, is going to drop like this. And for this to work, the back has to be doing this. And then he's kind of crunched over. And then we'll give him a nose, a mouth, some eyes. Oh, he's very determined. Look how determined he is. And then give him a top knot. Because I was imagining, so he's wearing pants but no shirt. He's holding a giant sword. Yeah. So, I'm just have fun with this. If you want to add context to everything, just add some shadows. You know, add some shadows. It always makes it look a little bit better. Gives it some more depth. And have fun with it. This is to show you that you don't have to be intimidated with figures. You don't have to be worried so much about proportions or everything. Sometimes it's easier to work your way backwards, finding where the limbs are, and then joining them up. And it can work even if you're drawing from a live model or from a reference. So have fun with this. I appreciate any comments or likes or everything in between. I want to hear what you guys think, and if you guys have any questions, please, again, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time.